Let's get latest situation on the ground. Speak to our correspondent Mike Hanna in the opposition stronghold of Benghazi. Mike, what is the latest?
Well, we're hearing those reports from Misurata, ongoing conflict there, the Gaddafi forces encircling the town, reports of the ongoing heavy barrage of shells, as well as some close quarter fighting. In the past 24 hours, there has been evidence and indeed footage from Al Jazeera of tanks right on the outskirts of that town. So this is a close quarters conflict in addition to that shelling that has been ongoing. The civilians in the city, which is Libya's third largest, reportedly being compacted in a smaller and smaller area as the ferocity of the Gaddafi attack continues. So certainly there you have not only the ongoing humanitarian crisis, but what is beginning to be very clearly a very decisive and very powerful military conflict, Nick.
And Mike, concerns about this possible use of cluster bombs?
Yes, great concern. There have been several reports in recent weeks through this conflict of this type of munition being used. Essentially, it is a mortar shell which is packed with 20 or 21 sub-explosives detonating above the ground, and then the secondary explosives detonating while they are still in the air above the ground. So obviously not a particularly precise weapon. It does impact on a large area, and any civilians within the vicinity of that detonation will be severely injured or killed. So about this type of munition being used, and questions being asked too about how the Libyan army obtained it, should it indeed be 100% this particular MAC 120 cluster munition. They were destroyed by the Spanish government in 2009, a year before that cluster convention was signed. Their all stockpile was destroyed, and then the question being asked is, how did the Libyan government get access to this cluster bombs after their country of origin had destroyed all stocks? So all of these questions will emerge from this type of detail, and for those fighters in the field, a threat that they had been aware of, now being confirmed in the eyes of many, and certainly in those reports that we received from Misurata, Nick.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. That's Mike Hanna speaking to us from Benghazi.